Hey guys, it's John, ReelBlue Custom Rods. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you a little bit of something about the ACM, air carbon mesh. So applying a coat of finish to air carbon mesh when you're using air carbon mesh as your underwrap like I did. And so I've learned some things and I wanted to share those with you. So the first thing that I wanted to share with you is if you can see that unevenness right there. And I'm going to try to do a little zoom in so you can see that little unevenness right there. That's where the seam on the air carbon mesh came up. And what I wanted to do was show you how to negotiate that and then get into the finish piece of it, or applying the finish. So all I need to do, first of all, little life hack here. So I've already poured my finish. I've mixed my finish and I put it on a piece of foil, and I'm just going to let that sit while I talk with you guys and show you this really quick. And if you don't use foil, or if you never tried using foil, the purpose behind the foil is like using, if you have the tin cups like these, it's basically going to help start to reduce those bubbles in your finish before you apply it. So I always recommend just pour, when you're done mixing it out of the cup, pour it into on a piece of tin foil and just kind of let it sit for a minute. So to get after the seam on the air carbon mesh, and lucky me, as I was applying this air carbon mesh first time, I didn't take into fact really where the seam would lie. Ideally, I had the seam on the bottom, but I have the seam at the top here. It's okay. It's just going to be a little bit of a challenge maybe to get in there and flatten that out. However, I will tell you that I have another guide that has it on the seam, and I've cut that seam out like I'm getting ready to do, and then applied more finish on it, and you can never tell that the seam was even there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in with a razor blade, and I'm just going to start to come in at an angle and cut where that seam is. So basically running the razor blade along that seam. Very carefully so I don't get any skipping and then actually clip the guide. And I think that's it. So you can see just a little bit, nice sharp razor blade, just getting in there a little bit at an angle, and then cutting that dried finish off of there to allow for your next coat of finish to lay nice and smooth. Now let's get into laying the coat of finish on the completed guide with the ACM as an underwrap, and the guide having a double overwrap of size D thread over it. Okay guys, so here you can see I have the ACM as an underwrap for this guide wrap. Again, this is a size D thread double overwrap, which I think is going to be perfect. But I do have a little bit of seam right there where you can see it right here. And all I'm going to do is just use my finger. I can hit it with a little bit of a heat gun just to get it a little tacky again. Or I can just use my finger and push it down. I can use my burnishing tool. I can use a piece of the back of the paintbrush. Either way, I just want to make sure that that's laying down. If it comes up again, which it might, that's totally fine. I'll just do what you saw me do in the previous step. Then I'm going to come to my finish. And I am going to lay the finish right here on the top. Now, again, this is for, with ACM as an underwrap. And what I have learned so far by using this, I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to use this little brush to lay more ACM down. And I'm just applying the finish to that ACM. Now, when I first started this, I thought I would just keep it off of the thread and just lay it nice and neat on the ACM, let that dry, and then come back and do the others. And what I've learned is I prefer not to do that. I am going to put finish on this entire wrap. And I'm just doing this by hand under the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. Normally I'd have this over on the dryer while I was doing it. And then I'm applying a liberal amount of finish to this guide wrap. And why I'm doing that is because, remember, I've got a double overwrap a size D thread on this salmon rod that I've got going on, right? And so I want to make sure that I get good penetration with my finish, meaning I need my finish to go all the way through that thread and then down to the ACM underneath the guide feet. Now, the ACM doesn't go all the way to the end of the guide wrap. It stops a little bit just past the guide feet, if you remember in the previous videos. So there is a space down here where when this finish goes through this thread, it can also continue to seep into that ACM. And I feel, after some trial and error, that this works really good for me. Again, this works really good for me. This technique that I'm showing you now, again, I prefer applying it to the whole guide wrap versus just the center where the ACM is at, just to get that exposed part of the under wrap. And then this way I've got a good liberal amount. And then what I'll do is I will come back once I have this on the dryer and this thing spinning around. I will come back with heat. I won't hit the center where the ACM is at with the heat, all right, with my alcohol torch. But what I will do is I'll make sure that I get that I warm this finish up, so it'll continue to seep through all the way through these thread wraps and help me dissipate any remaining bubbles that are left in there. And so that's going to help me make sure I get it nice and clean, level first coat, no air bubbles, and I get good penetration with the finish on the ACM as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get this over to the dryer. And then that way I can level this out, get some heat to it. But I really hope that this video helps on showing you kind of how to take care of the seam once your first coat is dry, and then coming back and hitting it with your first coat when you have ACM as an under wrap. I'd love to hear any comments that you guys have, any tactics, techniques, or procedures if you've been working with ACM. I'd love for you to share them here so that way other people can see them and learn from it and ask questions as well. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys watch this next video here. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye.